Jean gave birth to a bouncing baby boy and named him David, a sibling to Krista.
This Punch, a bright-looking young man with lots of potential. His childhood nickname, by the looks of these pictures, Big Head. This somewhat literal nickname seems to hint at a future profession here as head of secondary here at NCBIS. Mr. Punch's parents, Bob and Jean, couldn't be here today, nor could his sister, Krista, and his nieces. But finally, after hearing about them for many years in assembly and seeing pictures of them, we are delighted to say they have been able to send us these messages.
Hi Dave, it's your sister. Hey, I just want to share a few things about David. He was a travel hockey player. He always had a favorite blanket growing up where he loved rubbing his face with it and talking to himself all night. One time I couldn't find my dress shirt and he was wearing it at school. He used to go fishing and put all the fish from the lake in our swimming pool. But most importantly, David is very loyal, generous, and emotional, and adventurous brother that I am so proud to have. And he picked up a lovely sister-in-law along the way. Well, he's been teaching at NCBIS, and I just want to thank you for that, for having him settle down, and I gained a lovely sister-in-law along the way. I love you guys so much, and thank you, NCBIS, for accepting my brother into your family there. You guys are awesome.
I'm a wonderful uncle, and I love the presents that you've been getting me from And I also want to say, I think you are the most thoughtful uncle, and I love how you donate to the charity. And I just wanted to thank the NCBIS.
Hi, Uncle David. You are a loving uncle. He is a generous and fun uncle. He always makes me happy. Thank you, Uncle David, NCBIS.
Thank you, NCBIS. Love you, Dave. Love you.
Hi, Dave. Your son will hold your hand for only a little while, but he will hold your heart forever. Love you, Dave. And here's your mom who's probably going to cry.
Hi, Dave. Guess who this is? Anyway, we're going to miss seeing you this summer. We really enjoy all the time we've had with these. This summer we're going to miss you when you're 18, and hopefully we're going to catch up with you next year when you're done your trip, and we'll do some camping. I love you, Dave.
In an international school, we all know that you're shaped by the culture you have grown up in. We all know that perhaps the most defining thing about Mr. Pontich,
Apart from his hair, of course.
is his Canadianness.
Yes.
Let's see what life was like for young Mr. Pontich growing up in Ontario, Canada.
In 1972, David Pontich was born in Canada.
Canada, eh? Pancakes.
Maple syrup.
Kindergarten.
Pancakes. Maple syrup.
Preschool.
Pancakes. Maple syrup.
Middle school.
Pancakes. Maple syrup.
High school.
Pancakes. Maple syrup.
Graduation.
Graduated from the University of Windsor. Dinner. Back bacon. Beer. Hockey game. Put the puck in the hole. Canada wins. Moose race. Moo. It's freezing cold. Minus 25 degrees for 11 months of the year. Tooks on. What's a took? A beanie. Right to school. Skiing. Polar bear. Cruiser approaching. Did you say Hoosier or more like loser? Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
However, let us not all make believe in hockey pucks in this Punch. As he grew, as perhaps any young person might at school named W.H. Sherman Secondary School, he developed a rebellious streak. Indeed, the tales of Mr. Ponch's misspent youth are not really appropriate for a story we play at school, but we can't resist sharing just one.
A lover of literature, young Mr. Pontius spent time in his public library with his peers. We don't want to draw on too many justified stereotypes here, but librarians, by their nature, are perhaps not so keen on gangs of teenagers slouching around the bookstacks, making noise, and probably, let's face it, getting up to no good. Mr. Pontius, the social advocate that he is, took issue with the librarian's dislike of him and his friends, and so devised an elaborate plan to get revenge.
We're not going to give too much away unless some impressionable young person here decide to emulate young Mr. Pontius, but let's just say that a plan was hatched and carried out, which ended in trapping the public librarian in her office. To add more insult to injury, the librarian's office was made of glass, so Mr. Pontius and his friends were able to delight transparently in the mischief.
But enough, we're not going to take Mr. Pontius's impeccable reputation any further with redundant tales from those prankish teenage years. Instead, we would like to imagine what he was like at school, and in doing so, it is impossible not to include some other familiar faces.
Mr. Brewer, you have that cover lesson with Dave Pontich? Oh, that class is from Visual City Boys. Individual project. Good luck. Register. Good luck. What? Good morning. Just go sit in your seat. Philip Yao. I prefer Sir Philip. Philip Yao is fine. Andy Daly. James Thomas.
Good to see you on time today, Mr. Brewer, but you're not doing the register on sin.
In your seat. And finally we have, hey guys, Dave Pontich. Canada. Oh, Canada. Today class we have a surprise test. Oh, I love those quizzes. For your individual project, please have your titles.
Pythagoras is my hero.
That's very interesting. Andy Daly. Thank God for poor people. Starring Andy Daly. Told by Andy Daly. Written by Andy Daly. Starring the one, the only Andy Daly. My passion is coffee and opera. Opera is not one of the options. Fine and chemistry. What do you do to a dead chemist? Bury him. Richard Robinson? I do not seem to comprehend, Richard.
I said my project's on the 52 signs of language.
David Pontich?
My project is out and a butte in ancient Egypt. I've always wanted to go there. But guys, let's play street hockey.
Oh, boys, come back!
And so Mr. Ponch grew from a young boy into a long-haired, almost man, and his passion for the great outdoors grew almost as quickly as his hair. At university, Mr. Ponch took a somewhat unconventional approach to his living arrangements.
Oh, Canada. Marty, this pickup truck is the best decision I've ever made. It's portable, it's spacious, and it's 50 moose power.
I know. Let's skip uni today and drive down to Detroit, man.
Good idea, eh? Let me cook you and my friends some extras.
Mr. Pontich looks back at that distant time of living in a pickup truck with apparent fondness. Indeed, he's going to spend the next year living in a pickup truck as he travels around Africa. And we know that he misses his friend Marty because he constantly tells stories about him, which is why we know that he will be delighted that we've been able to track Marty down. And he has some advice from the Dean about sharing a pickup with Mr. Pontich.
Hi, my name is Martin. They've asked me to give the Dean a little bit of advice regarding living with Dave in a confined space. See, Dave went to Simon Fraser University for 4 months to do a course. I thought it'd be a good idea to go out and visit him. So I ended up living in a camper van with Dave. Now, it all started off really, really well. We were having a good time with our friends Jim, Jack, Johnny, even Captain Morgan was there. It was great. But then things started to go bad. We were bickering and arguing over little things like hygiene and neatness and where to store stuff. Then things just got worse. So my advice to the dean is to just forget about the little things and enjoy the incredible adventure you're on. And if that fails, the doctors at Bellevue Psychiatric have a lot of experience dealing with people with Pompe syndrome. Hope I can see you soon. Good travels.
At university, Mr. Connors proved that, as well as big hair, he actually had a big brain, completing his Bachelor of Commerce.
Honours, of course.
His teacher training in Australia, and then writing his master's paper on the impressive, though slightly boring sounding, assimilation rate of immigration to Canadian-born citizens from separate cognitive groups, which were relieved he didn't have to study as part of a family business management course.
From then on, it seemed that Mr. Pontich was on the fast track to success as the head of secondary.
New teacher, Mr. Pontich. Mr. Porridge. Pontich. Economics teacher. Economics. Head of upper school, Mr. Pontich. Economics. Prom tickets. Acting head, Mr. Pontich. Prom tickets. Brain-friendly learning. Head of secondary, Mr. Pontich. IB diplomas. By social life. School inspection. ASOP. Reflection. The only bad question is one that goes unasked. Crisis management. Bird flu. Tweet, tweet. Swine flu. Oink, oink. Ash cloud. I can't see. Fire alarm. False alarm. Revolution. Panic. Fear. Evacuation. All inclusive Haggadah. Fear.
12 great years at NCBIS.
Mr. Pontich proved that here at NCBIS he had staying power. Check out these classic pictures from the days before digital cameras. From form tutor to taking his place as one of the head honchos of the SMG. Here is a message from the former head of Dutch Stream and SMG, Mr. Frank Esser.
Hi Dave, how are your last days in Carroll? It must be hard for you to leave the place where you met your lovely wife Nadine, a place where you also met many colleagues and friends, a place where you could develop your thrilling hobby, education, head of secondary at NCBIS, your knowledge of education, your patience, your punctuality, and your social skills were always appreciated. I enjoyed working with you. We were not only colleagues, but also friends. I will keep memories to you on photos and in my mind. On behalf of Annemiek, Otto, and Roland, I wish you and Nadine a safe journey and hope to hearing from you. Goodbye.
If Canada is Mr. Pontich's birth home, surely it is here in Egypt that is his adopted home. In 2006, he married his wife Nadine, who has joined us today. And even though Mr. Ponich spends a lot of time on work, he does have a lot of extracurricular interests.
ECAs, skiing, fashion show, kite surfing, motorcycles, diving, super learning day, a day in the life of a student. Where's my planner? You're late. I'm not. Talking back. Attention. Science Spanish test. This is hard. And on.
And on. And on.
Mr. Mr. Pontich is always able to bring his own special brand of creativity and confidence to any situation. Who else would see breaking the radiator hose hundreds of miles from civilization as a comic moment? So we know that as he leaves us to travel the world, he was going to have a ball.
Mr. Pontich on holiday. Tie off, bandana tied, sunglasses on, windows down, drive away. Safari, elephant, crocodile, flamingo, monkey, giraffe, moose, camping, rooftop tent.
Davy, what's that noise outside? Don't worry, sweet cheeks. It's probably just a line. Where's the ensuite? You promised me a toilet. Nature has the biggest toilet on offer.
Kite surfing, big air, big hair. Stargazing, constellations. I see an ice hockey stick. I see a moose. A moose? A moose. I see a beaver.
A beaver?
Justin Bieber. Baby, 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 no. Motorcycling. Let's burn some rubber.
Davy, do I have to go in the sidecar again?
Sorry, dear.
Don't call me dear.
Traveling straight, but I wonder what they're doing at NCDIS.
I wonder if they've shown holiday photos at the first assembly.
I wonder if there has been 20 fire alarms in the first week already.
I wonder what's the special today.
Munch, munch, crunch, crunch, swallow, swallow, yummy, yummy.
I wonder if there have been any calendar changes. I wonder if they changed the date of the production.
Of course! Don't be ridiculous!
I wonder how many phones have been confiscated.
I wonder if they know!
The only bad question is the question that goes unasked.
What?
So as we approach the end of the story, let's hear from you, the students and staff at NCDIS. How would you sum up Mr. Pontich in one word?
Patrick Swayze. Mr. Greasy.
Eccentric.
Stylish.
Adventurous.
My role model, big hair.
Cheerful.
He's very exciting.
One word to describe Mr. Pontich is enthusiastic.
Simple.
Bossy.
Crazy man. Groovy.
He's funny.
I'm David. I can't say anything. It's very hard for me to talk about the 2 or 3 years I've spent. Like you said yesterday, you're still my boss for 4 more days. So I have to say good things about you.
American. Canada.
Okay, I'm sorry, let's do it again.
Okay. Shall I go?
Yeah.
Insane and crazy and fun and pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another word to describe Mr. Pontich is anything dedicated to his work.
An inspiration.
We will miss you. We will miss your generosity in everything. And we will stay in touch, of course. I love you and I love Nadine. I hope that have a great time in your trip and
And he's Canadian, so yeah.
That's
He's,
true.
he's awesome. Yeah, I'll go first.
It's hard to say words that you deserve. I just want to thank you for all the years I've worked with you. You've been very kind and very thoughtful, very appreciating. I'm gonna miss working with you. I know I'm losing a very good and dear friend to me. I wish you all the best and wish you all the best.
Hey, good seating. Good seating. Super cool. The mask.
David, what heard from Tom Hughes, very good kid.
He's amazing.
We're gonna miss you, Mr. Bontage. We will always have a part of you with us.
Ms. Collins, there are so many things that we could say, but Ms. Collins has made us stick to the script, and she's probably already panicking about how much time this assembly has overrun. So, know this, Mr. Bontage, NCIS will miss you.
Ms. Collins was kind enough to tell me I didn't have to speak because it's, well, emotional is the one word that's apt to describe me. So I'll be very brief. I just want to say that's possibly the kindest thing anybody's ever done. So a massive thank you to everybody involved in this. I know Ms. Collins would have certainly played the leading role. You're the absolute best. I'm usually touched. You guys all look better in the t-shirts than I do when I wear them. I really do look forward to keeping in touch with you. So thanks a lot. And to everybody who put this on, just huge respect. Thank you.
Okay, everyone, have a fantastic last couple of days. We will see you all tomorrow at the Celebration of Success. Have a great day.